Good morning. I am Corporal Jasmine Clayton, and today I will be conducting training in accordance with STP 21-1-SMCT. This class will be over performing voice communications, task number 113 COM-1022. Today's overall risk assessment is low. Please be aware of any potential tripping hazards. Let's practice situational awareness and remove tripping hazards as they present themselves. Do not stick any unauthorized objects in electrical outlets. Additional things to consider: it is extremely hot and humid outside today, so please make sure you stay hydrated. There is coffee and tea in the back, so please be mindful when you use the kettle or the pot, as they have extremely hot surfaces. In the event of a fire, we will follow the established evacuation plan and proceed out the front door and form up in the parking lot directly across the street for accountability. In the event of inclement weather, such as a tornado, we will use the bathroom located in the middle of the building to shelter in place. Finally, in the event of an active shooter, we will use the run, hide, and fight method. And as you all know, we are a green army, so please reduce, reuse, and recycle. Before we start, I will conduct a hands-on PCC and PCI inspection. As I call out each item, please hold it up. ID, water source, pencil or pen, paper, and for the purposes of this class, a man pack, which consists of a SINGARS radio, a hand mic, a radio battery, and a whip antenna. Again, in case you missed it, I am Corporal Clayton, and I will be instructing you all on how to perform voice communications. Task number 113-COM-1022. And we will now go over the performance steps. Number 1, enter the net. Determine the abbreviated call sign and answering sequences for your duty position. Respond to NCS issuing a net call. Answer in alphanumeric sequence. Number 2, send a message. Listen to make sure that the net is clear. Do not interrupt any outgoing communications. Call the NCS and tell the operator the priority of the message you have for his or her station. Number 3, leave the net in alphanumeric sequence. Answer in alphanumeric sequence. You receive a call from the NCS who issues a close down order. Okay, foreign disclosures. This training product has been reviewed by the training developers in coordination with the Headquarters Training and Doctrine Command Center for Initial Military Training, Fort Eustis Foreign Disclosures Officer. This training product can be used to instruct international military students from all approved countries without restriction. The conditions. Each student will be given one operational radio set for each net member, warmed up and set to the net frequency. 2, a call sign information card consisting of net member duty positions such as S1 or S2, net call sign, letter, numbered letter, suffix list, net control station, NCS is 46, S1 is 39, S2 is 13, and a message to be transmitted. Number 3, situation. The net is considered to be secure and authentication is not required. Note, this task may have as many net members as there is equipment available. Each net member must have a different suffix and message to transmit. Standards. Perform voice communications by entering and leaving the net in alphanumeric sequence and use of correct pro words, phonetic alphabets, and numerals that result in successful communication of the message. So, for this training, we have a scenario. And in our scenario, you will be the last vehicle on the convoy and suddenly you have broken down on the side of the road. How would you Effectively communicate to other TCs in the convoy for vehicle recovery. Okay, at this time, I will demonstrate performing a voice communications using the performance steps. Echo 46, this is Echo 39, over. Echo 39, this is Echo 46, go ahead, over. Echo 46, this is Echo 39, routine time 180621, Zulu, Mike 20, break. Echo 46, I have a time-sensitive transmission for Echo 13, over. Echo 39, go ahead, over. Echo 13, this is Echo 39, we are currently in a TAN, break. Lima, Mike, Tango, Victor, break. In location 1, 2, 3, 4, break. 5, 6, 7, 8, break. Requesting recovery, how copy, over. Echo 39, you are requesting recovery at location, break. 1, 2, 3, 4, break. 5, 6, 7, 8, break. For a TAN, Lima, Mike, Tango, Victor, that's a good copy, over. Roger, Echo 13, Echo 39, out. Note, the NCS acknowledges and the net is closed. Note, the following signs that were used in this example were for the purpose of this scenario only. I will now give you all 5 minutes to practice the task. While you practice, I will walk around and ensure you are performing the task correctly and to standard. In addition, I will also answer any questions and perform on-the-spot corrections. Practice is now over and we will begin evaluations. I will review the task, the conditions, and the standards. Task 1. Enter the net. Determine the abbreviated call sign and answering sequence for your duties position. Respond to the NCS issuing a net call. Answer in alphanumeric sequence. 2. Send a message. Listen to make sure the net is clear and do not interrupt any outgoing communications. Call the NCS and tell the operator the priority of the message you have for his or her station. 3. Leave the net in alphanumeric sequence. Answer in alphanumeric sequence. You receive a call from the NCS who issues a closed down order. Conditions. Each student will be given 1 operational radio set for each net member, warmed up and set to the net frequency. 2, a call sign information card consisting of net member duty position, net call sign, suffix list, and a message to be transmitted. The situation is the net is considered to be secure and authentication is not required. The standards. Perform voice communications by entering and leaving the net in alphanumeric sequence and use of correct pro words, phonetic alphabet, and numerals that result in successful communication of the message. Okay, evaluations are complete. Those who have received no-goes, you know who you are. No-goes, retraining and reassessments will be conducted tomorrow at 1600 in the same place, using the same uniform, PCCs, and PCIs. Please sign the roster that is going around. Are there any questions? This concludes the classwork portion of this training. It is now time to conduct an AAR. I want to encourage you all to participate and please give honest feedback and be mindful and respectful of others. What was supposed to happen? Perform training on voice communications. Complete hands-on PCC and PCI checks. Review tasks, conditions, and standards. Give time to practice and then conduct evaluations. What did happen? What went right? What went wrong? Are there any sustainments? How can I improve this training for next time? To summarize the AAR, we discussed what did happen, what went right, what went wrong, sustainments, and improvements. At this time, I need everyone to turn in any equipment they signed out for this class. All equipment is accounted for. Now that the training has concluded, I would ask that we all clean up the training area while I complete paperwork. Were there any injuries during this training? Was there any damage to equipment? Were all of my controls implemented effectively? All control measures were implemented effectively and no injuries or damage to equipment was sustained. I have turned in all of my equipment. At this time, I will now request to close out the training site. This concludes my training on performing voice communications. We have 5 goes and 2 no-goes. Retraining and reassessment will be conducted tomorrow, August 17th at 1600 in the same place using the same uniform, PCCs and PCIs.